You can't see me right now, can you? Because of my camouflage hat, my green shirt here. So I can hide. You can't even see me. I can go in public and nobody knows I'm there. I love it. I love it. The reason I'm wearing my camouflage today is because I want to be invisible. Because I want to talk about, I don't want to, I'm going to talk about things that are sensitive to me. And in my life, I've been one of the most guarded, reserved people that I've ever known. So to tell people the kind of things I'm going to talk about on this video today, it's not normal for me to do it. But becoming a paraplegic changed everything. So I can't be as private as I used to be. I can't go out on my own in a car somewhere. Can't go into the bathroom on my own to do things. Can't walk my dog on my own. I just can't. I'm no longer private. So many nurses have seen my butt now that you know, there's I became kind of numb to it. So I'm a little bit numb to what I'm talking about, which is why I can talk about it. So I want to talk about something that's kind of crappy, uh, and it's exactly that: bowel movements. Uh, Used to be when I had to go to the bathroom, went in the bathroom, pulled my pants down, went, cleaned myself, washed my hands, and then I'm done. But now, in a wheelchair, I can't do that. So if I have my internal organs are all screwed up, my bladder's screwed up, my bowel, my uh, just my heart's screwed up, just everything's screwed up from it. Um, so anyway, in order for me to have a bowel movement, I need an assist from somebody. I just cannot do it on my own. So I need to go up on my wheelchair to a Hoyer lift, which I had to pay for. Insurance didn't cover it, and then get lifted, and then my pants pulled down. Then I have a diaper on. Yes, I have a diaper on. My bowel, my kidney, my bladder, they're both screwed up, so accidents happen. So I wear a diaper, and I would never have mentioned or admitted to that in my life before, but it is something. Uh, so anyway, I have to be lifted by a Hoyer lift, which has a sling underneath my arms, which cuts off my oxygen a little bit, so it's very uncomfortable. And then when I'm in the air, the wheelchair gets pulled out, and a commode gets put down underneath of me, and then I get let down into it. Well, take the diaper out, let me into it, do my thing, and then when I'm done, get lifted up again. Somebody has to clean me because I can't do it, and then put the diaper back on, pull my pants back up, move the commode out of the way, and put my wheelchair back down. And then finally, I can let myself down. Usually out of breath because it's so hard to breathe when I'm up there. It's not fun. Uh, and my wife had to do this for the first 4 years after I was paralyzed. And she's my wife. She shouldn't be my caregiver. Insurance didn't cover it. Like I said, they didn't cover the Hoyer lift either. They didn't cover the commode. Uh, the insurance didn't take care of things. I had to take care of it myself. So after 4 years of this, uh, my wife was getting weary of it and sick of doing it, to be honest and blunt. And she should be sick of doing it. She shouldn't have to do it. So I had this one day, one night. I was desperate. I had to go, and I pulled myself up to the Hoyer lift and used a board to move over onto the commode and tried to lift myself up, which I was able to lift myself up, but because my arms were pulled up like this by the sling underneath me, I couldn't reach my pants and I couldn't reach the diaper, so I couldn't undo the things that were on there. So I had to let myself back down, and then out of desperation, I went to the bathroom, and so I wheeled up to it on my wheelchair, and I got there's a board that I can sit on and slide on. Uh, it's a regular board, about this long, not that wide, this long. Uh, and you just slide on it. It costs probably about $100 something, even though the wood is probably worth about $3 because it's medical. So of course they overcharge for it. Again, my insurance company did not pay for that either. So anyway, so I pulled into the bathroom, and the toilet's right there, and it's like at a 95-degree angle from me. And I got the board, and I slid onto the toilet. I don't have handrails or anything. I don't have, my bathroom is not set up for paraplegic at this point. So anyway, I slid onto it, and I landed on the toilet, and I realized I had like no balance because my core is not good. I don't have, this. It's not. I'm not like a paraplegic where I'm from the waist down, everything's bad, and from the waist up, everything's normal. I'm bad up top too. My hands don't work well. My core doesn't work very well. I have to have a seat where I can lean against it. You see some people in wheelchairs where they don't have a back to their wheelchair because they've got, the core strength that they have. And I don't. It's not that I don't have core strength. I don't have core balance ability because my brain can't communicate with it. So anyway, here I am on the toilet, and I've still got my pants on. So I was able to pull my pants out, and then when my body realized that I was on the toilet, it decided to let loose. So it let loose. So now I have a filled diaper, and I'm sitting on the toilet. I don't have a way to. I don't. The problem is you need another hand or another two hands so you can lift yourself up with two hands and then be able to, clean yourself and do everything that you need to do with the other two hands. You just don't have that many hands. We're not a goddess in India where they have all these extra hands. We don't have those. So I'm still sitting there, and my diaper's full of poop, and then I decide, okay, well, I'm going to pull the diaper out. So I grab it from the front and I start pulling it forward. So of course, I guess I was hoping that the poop would fall out into the toilet, but it didn't do it. So it was still in the diaper. So as I pull it out, I'm getting it all over my hands, all over my legs. It was very much a mess. And so I finally got the diaper all the way out, and I put it into a plastic bag that I had thought to bring in, thankfully. So I put it in there, and now I'm sitting there, my hands full of poop. Well, fortunately, I brought some wipes too. So I started trying to clean myself as well as I could. But I'm still sitting there on this toilet, and I just couldn't. That's my dog. So I'm just sitting there. I'm a mess. Fortunately, my wife heard the commotion, and she came in. She saw me sitting there, you know, hands all poopy, legs all poopy, and she was able to get me lifted up with a Hoyer lift and get me, removed from the bathroom so I could clean up and everything. But that was how determined I was to have my independence back. I just don't have any independence that way. I cook my own foods. I get in and out of bed on my own. I can order groceries and bring it from outside. I can get dressed on my own. But what I can't do is that. I can't do the commode. It's a shitty thing. It's a crappy thing. It stinks. It's not good. I get jealous of my dog. He can go in the back, raise his tail, be done, scratch the grass a little bit, and then come in with a big smile on his face. I can't do that. It's just not good. But I did want to talk about just how bad this can be. Fortunately, my wife doesn't have to do it anymore. I have caregivers that come to see me on a schedule, so I have to schedule how I eat, so it schedules how I go to the bathroom. And again, insurance doesn't pay for that, so it costs me about $1,000 a month for that, and just money out of my pocket. And it's just more of what it's like to be a paraplegic. So anyway, I know you couldn't see me through all this, so you couldn't tell, what my facial expressions are doing, anything, because of my camouflage and everything. But thank you for watching this blank space where you couldn't see me. And I will tell you again about my newest book that came out, The Shadow, which is about. See, I can still write. I can still think, I can still talk. I just can't poop. But anyway, the shadow is out. And if you want to find more about me, my website is www.normcowie.com. That's COWIE. Thank you for listening, and next time I see you, hope you'll be able to see me too. All right, bye bye.